Fanatics DJ Breaks here, back for another review, and today I have a Lego Marvel set based off the upcoming Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It is Gargantos Showdown. Set number 76205 is recommended for building ages 8 and up. Comes with 264 pieces and retails here in America for about $30. And this is our only set we're getting for Multiverse of Madness so far. And it features 3 iconic characters from that movie, as well as a build of Gargantos. I know he's Shuma Gorath, but apparently because copyright, they had to go with the name of Neymar villain. But without further ado, let's start deconstructing it and see how it stacks up. Starting as always with the minifigures. First figure we're going to take a look at here is, of course, the man himself, Doctor Strange. He comes with, for accessories, he comes with these nice little builds using some dishes and that clip piece to represent his magic. I appreciate the attempt, but it kind of I kind of miss those the printed pieces they originally came out with for the first Doctor Strange movie set that had him in there. Ever since then, they seem reluctant to give him those. So, I mean, these do recreate his the orange look, circular look of his magic, but I kind of want to see the see all like the little symbols and stuff from the magic spells. Otherwise, taking those away, looking at the figure, most of this is the same as the Doctor Strange we got with the No Way Home sets. Same leg print, actually, same head print, same hair piece, and that same rubber cape that is super nice. So getting into that, they designed it. If you haven't seen that review, over that cape, for those who haven't seen that review, it's pretty nice. It's a rubber piece and it's designed so that you can easily peel it off of Doctor Strange and easily remove it and put it back on the figure. It's completely rubberized, kind of flows in the back of kind of like the 89 Batman suit that we got. But it is completely rubbery, and it's all one piece, pretty flexible. I assume they did it this way because after having fabric for so long, they wanted to have kids be able to take the cape off easy and send it off flying like Doctor Strange does in the movie. And it's pretty easy to pretty much flex this and put it back on, but I'm going to leave it off for the remainder of looking at this figure, just so we can take a look at the torso and prints better. Again, like I said, same leg printing as the No Way Home version, same head and hair, and you do get that same expression at the back. I do appreciate the likeness better. The other one was based off concept art, so it didn't really look like Benedict Cumberbatch all that much. So this is way better detail to the goatee, way better likeness. And then you got some gray printed on the sides of that hairpiece, which is pretty nice. And then getting into the main torso, this is pretty updated, corresponding with his outfit in the movie, which aims more towards his comic counterpart. You still have the Eye of Agamotto on his neck here, but we see that it's moved up by where the cape, when the cape is on, it kind of connects it a little bit. And then you have these nice blue highlight outlined with the red really well done. Gets that nice shape. And you also see a lot of light blue in with all the creases just to create some depth for that for the torso here. And then on the back of the torso, you have all the nice detail, some little bit more of highlights of red, some details on the belt here, which on the front, I will point out, I didn't notice this at first, but because it's the same torso, I mean the same legs, they did a pretty phenomenal job of matching up the leg print to the new torso print that he has. So we get Wong in his outfit for this movie. He does come with the same spell build for his magic as Doctor Strange, although it's in pink for some reason. And again, same complaints with Doctor Strange with his magic. I would have loved to have seen the printed pieces with all the symbols and stuff. But that aside, getting those out of the way, it's the same head and hair that we got with Wong in that Sanctum set for No Way Home. Pretty unchanged. There is no alternate face for him on the back of that head. I mean, I would have appreciated another, at least an angry face for Wong or something, but he is pretty stoic throughout the movies that we've seen. So the one face they got here does work. And then he's got a nice array of purple and dark red here for his costume for the movie. Some gold highlights there too. Looks really nice and really detailed. The designer did a really good job at capturing the detail of his outfit for this movie. And then you got some nice back detail with some pouches or something in the back there, or a book or something. So again, really nicely done figure here. And then last but certainly not least, we got America Chavez being introduced in this movie. So we get our first Lego figure of this iconic recent character. Getting into her accessories, she does come with one, even though it's not pictured on the box for some reason. What it is it's like a button or something for pride, for LGBT plus pride, because if you weren't aware, America Chavez is pretty she's a lesbian, and that is part of her character. So I do appreciate that piece being introduced, just to give LGBTQ people a little bit more something to build with. That is a pretty nice piece overall. And then getting into the figure, she does come with mid-legs in black. Not new for this figure, but still pretty uncommon. She does come with the Elsa Schneider hair in a dark brown color, which is pretty rare for that hair piece. For a color for that hairpiece, we normally just get it in regular shades of brown. Her skin tone is that medium nougat color, and I'm really happy that they didn't try to whitewash this character, that they actually, like some iterations of the character do. Like the Funko Pop or her original appearance in one of the Lego games, they did that for some reason. So I do appreciate that. And that head is new and exclusive to the set. So you got a nice confident expression with closed mouth, really happy expression on the other side. And then you got a nice torso print with her jean jacket on her torso there. I mean, on the undershirt. She's got a very wide variety of little items, just Lego-fied, like skulls and stuff. which is pretty nice. And then on the back, she has the giant star outlined in red that's on the back of her jacket, so it's pretty accurate to her costume in the movie. Looking at the build for this set, all the pieces pretty much go into building Gargantos here. It was a pretty well, not really simple, but pretty involved and interesting build. It does get repetitive towards the end when they have you put all these tentacles on the build, because they are pretty much the bigger ones, and then these smaller ones, and the ones at the bottom, they're all like the same exact build, just repeated 4 times over. So that is pretty much the only really part of this build that is slightly depressing is just the repetitive nature of the build there. You do get like a lot of pieces here in this nice olive color. It's relatively nice color to get, and to get a whole bunch of pieces like this in this color is pretty nice to see. Especially most of these tentacle pieces, the bigger medium ones here were featured last year on the Basilisk in the Harry Potter line, but they are here again. And you have the elephant trunk piece and olive green here as well. But going over a really controversial build for this, right here where the bottom lid of this big eye piece is a kind of a controversial build technique, almost illegal, and I will post pictures of this during the build of what I'm talking about here on my Instagram. If you haven't followed me on there, it's DJ_bricks, all lowercase, but flipping this upside down, you pretty much have the ball joint pieces here attached to this car fender piece, and those two parts are not designed to go together like they are, so they keep wanting to, as you can see, they keep wanting to push parts away from them, just flexing the parts, and that is something to watch out for, because they will eventually warp your brakes, and I do not like that the designer did that. I mean, it does create this nice shape for the lids of the eye, but it came at the expense of these parts here, and I worry about kids building that and it eventually wrecking those pieces for rebuild and stuff. Another thing, build wise, this eye looks really good. I love the part usage here to pretty much do the eyelash and do like the lashes of the eye, using different pieces like that. You do get a couple of pieces in here that are interesting. That yellow piece is a new part for this set and is currently exclusive, but I can't really. But pretty much it's recessed in there, and it does accept anti-studs, as you can see. This rounded tile is also printed with some eye detail. That is a print. It does have the eye, and it has some, if the light catches it right, it shows veins and various things with the eye. Otherwise, you just have some nice snot build techniques all around here. Some nice color choices with the dark green and the tan, and the accentuating different parts of the detail here. Otherwise, you have nice studs, just pose figures on there if you so choose. You have some nice building technique on the side here, where these are pretty much clipped and then flipped in. Build wise, this thing was pretty nice, but going over articulation for this thing, each tentacle is on a ball joint, so you do get a nice these most inner ones are kind of free reign. They got the smaller ball joints, and they are adjustable at the one point down there at the, you pretty much spin however you want to pose them. The bigger ones are at this bionicle arm joint here with a Technic ball, and they get a little bit more range of motion, excuse me, and you get 2 points there. And I can, and getting to this real quick, you can attach a minifigure leg to this part and have them pretend that they're, ensnared if you want. So there's that, and the ones on the bottom here, they're just there just to have something for this thing to firmly stand on when you're playing with it. Yep. And that just fell off, so I'm going to roll with it, and as you can see, it's kind of just there's a better look at the flexing of the parts that just goes on, because where the ball joint it connects in, it doesn't want to meet that part of the brick right there, and you can kind of see all the under side colors where that is. And then finishing up, just looking at the mouth here, it's just a couple of tentacles here that are just supposed to be kind of entwined like that. You can pose them however you want. They're attached on that one gear piece on a ball joint, so you can kind of pose that however you want as well. Pretty overall, aside from that one building technique with that lower eyelid piece, I think that this build was pretty well done. And again, you gotta have these 4 legs pretty much like that if you want to stand it up in a natural pose. So looking at the extra pieces for this set, pretty small, pretty basic selection. You do get a couple extra Technic pieces just from the build. You get an extra one of the hand holders, each of the 2 barbs used in the set in black there. And then the really nice extra piece is that pride button thing that America Chavez comes with. But as you can see, with my extra piece here, it is printed a little bit off to the side. There was some QC issues with that one, so that's why I didn't show it with regular figure. The other one I have obviously didn't have that problem, but that is something to look out for sure. So going over the instructions, again, box art on the front cover, magazine style, QR code there in the corner there, pretty much lopsided, par for the course. I'm not gonna get mad at them. It looks bad, but what can you do? Progress bar on this one. You have Doctor Strange from the set sporting that. And then at the back, you have 60 pages of building split across 2 bags. You have a cross-sell for the mech sets, which were supposed to debut with this set alongside the set and then just got delayed because of a building issue. But you have them there. And then parts inventory, win, product feedback thing on the back with a pirate sporting it. So looking at the box, you got a nice product shot of the set in action, kind of looking down on a city. I suppose this thing is floating. You do have that aesthetic that is throughout the Doctor Strange Multiverse product line. With a little bit up in the corner there, you got product renders of the main characters in the movie, including Scarlet Witch up there, who is, again, not in this set. It's set specs on the side. You got that nice border that they started last year with all the comic panels represented by Lego bricks with various heroes. The Avengers logo in the corner there. Marvel logo on the side. Top of the box does feature Doctor Strange. And then the back of the box just features another shot of scenario for the figures, as well as a Legofication of that front box art with Scarlet Witch there too, which does show her with her CMF figure design. And one thing other to note about this box is they show Wong using the pieces that Doctor Strange comes with instead of the actual pink magic pieces he comes with in the set, and that is on both sides of the box, which to me is false advertising. So getting into my final thoughts for the set, pretty much for the build, overall it was a good build. It was a good experience. Again, very repetitive at points, and it is marred by that illegal build technique. I just don't get how that oversight happened with numerous trials that Lego has to go through before they release a product into consumer hands. So I don't know how that how many people miss that, but to me, that's kind of flexing the parts. That's not really good. I mean, it does. Don't get me wrong, the build technique I have an issue with. How it overall looks as part of the build is good. It's just kind of sucky how we got there. For the figures, I would have liked to have seen, again, would have liked to have seen a double-sided head from Wong, America Chavez. She's great. Doctor Strange is great. Again, with their magic accessories, I really would have liked to have seen, instead of those like plain color ones, I would have liked to have seen printed, like we got back with the 2016 movie tie-in set for his first movie. I would have loved to have seen those come back in some way. They get the job done, but I still would have liked to have seen that. Quality-wise, again, this is going to go towards the box art. As you can see, I pointed this out. Wong comes with pink magic effect pieces for his magic. Not sure really why. Maybe we'll see in the movie. But on the box, he is shown using Doctor Strange's. So I think that was a bit of false advertising to me, as well as I get why Scarlet Witch is on the box. It's probably part of the promotional material, but this more has to do with the movie getting delayed and delayed because of certain factors, we'll say. But Lego probably thought that this set would be on store shelves right around the time the minifigure Marvel collectible series would have been out on shelves. So they probably thought that they didn't need to put her in here because of people would be able to go and buy the CMF to get her. So and again, that's probably part of the marketing and her needing to be on there. But yeah, $30 for this though. Here in America, yeah, for that price point, this usually is a set where this is normally a $20 set, 3 figures, build of some kind. That's normally a $20 set, but given how much of the build is dedicated to Gargantos, yeah, I feel $30 is about right. So all in all, this set does get a 7.5 out of 10 from me. Do you guys agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this set. Do you have that same issue with the eye? I always look forward to having a discussion with you guys in the comments. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Links for those will be in the description of my main channel. And don't forget to comment, subscribe, and ring the bell, because that all really helps the channel out and helps the channel grow. And I will see you in the next video. Until next time, keep building.